Hi guys and girls, Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance, and this is a special new moon reading in Scorpio for November 2018. So the new moon energy runs from the 7th of November to the 23rd of November. And it's quite a special new moon in terms of it's all about forgiveness, it's about letting go. It's about treating yourself with compassion. It's about stepping into your goals and dreams and finally letting go of any regret, any shame, any guilt about what it is that you want to do in life, freeing yourself up and allowing yourself to follow those dreams and goals. You're also going to get an extra boost of energy that's going to provide you with that motivation to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve and help you boost you along towards success in your life, particularly to do with your life path, your life purpose. For singles out there, it's the perfect time to meet that ideal partner. Whoever you're going to meet in the next 2 weeks will possibly be the most perfect one for you. So keep an eye out for that. For couples, if you're struggling in your relationship, it's a time of forgiveness and healing in that relationship. And for everyone, it's all about heart and soul healing. So it's all about renewal. It's a beautiful energy, this new moon. So as far as negative aspects, there's none. There's no negative aspects apart from perhaps bringing up some emotional stuff that you just need to let go of. Yeah. So what I'm going to do for you today is actually a very healing, to help you with your healing and the letting go and the forgiveness and the release. And you might have already been feeling those energies. So I'm going to do a special healing tarot today. We'll be doing your general energies, but I've also got 3 of my favorite decks that I work with in terms of healing. One of them is brand new, which is the Sacred Rebel deck. I'm also going to pull you one from the Rumi deck and Isis, the goddess of healing. So, and just before we get started, just want to let you know that I am still running the coupon code for November. If you want to get a 45-minute reading with me, grab the coupon code. You can get $15 off that reading. It also applies to the 2 packages where you can get a reading and distance Reiki energy healing session. If you're interested in that, I'll pop the details down below. Coupon code's going to pop up in this corner. Just don't forget to grab it. It's case sensitive. All you need to do is take it across to the booking form and enter it when prompted, and you'll get that $15 off. It only applies to that one reading, the 45-minute one. And I just want to say a big thank you before I get started to all my subscribers. You're rocking awesome. Love you to bits. Thank you for your comments, your shares. And I will just preempt with please don't put negative comments on my channel. I try to do my best not to mention it, but we've had a few gnarly ones from the monthly ones, and I just don't. It's not my energy, okay? So if that is your energy, take responsibility for it. And I'm just going to say, which is I always do as a transformational coach, is go and balance and ground yourself, and then you're most welcome to come back. Yeah. All right. So let's share this beautiful energy today. And if you're looking at me going like, what's on her face today? Well, I thought we'd just do something special today in terms of a little theatrical, a little new moonish for you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So first up, I'm going to open the reading with general energy. So we're going to have a look at the Goddess Guidance deck. Now, this reading is for all star signs. So, yeah, whenever you're watching it is the perfect time for you to be watching it. So, well, let's see what guidance comes out. First one is to trust your inner wisdom, Athena. Let your inner wisdom guide you with any decisions that you need to make, anything that you, in terms of letting go. I think it'll come up in terms of your heart space, what it is, if there's anything holding you back in life to let go. All right, let's see what else you need to know. Yeah. For those of you, and I mean, this is all about getting started and renewal in terms of following your goals and dreams. Asura, blossoming abundance, perfect time to start those goals and dreams, those ideas. If you've got something that you've been thinking of, pondering on, it's a great time to get started with this new moon energy. It says, have patience with yourself and don't give up. And often give up just before you're about to tip over the edge to success. I've got to say to you, I've run many businesses and set many businesses up. So if that's you, or you want to run with an idea or change careers, whatever it is for you, it takes a bit of persistence. It's the ones that win, the ones that get there in the end, just apply consistent effort and they just hang in there. So Oh, wow. Yeah, of course. Now, this is what was predicted. Yeah. True love coming, Guinevere. Universe is trying to deliver a great love to you. Be open to receiving it. That is for singles and couples. You're already coupled up and you're wondering if this is the one. Well, hello, it is. Yes. And it says to tap into your divinity, create a sacred space at home or connect into a sacred space. I'm going to suggest to you that this type of energy, it does come up quite often. I'm working with a number of the most beautiful crystals today. Got some abundance incense burning, but I regularly tap into my own divinity. It's a way of raising your vibration. But I'm going to suggest to you under this new moon, it's about letting go of things holding you back. Put it out there to the universe, and then express what it is that you want to draw to you in terms of your manifestation. Sitting right next to true love, by the way. All right, let's see what else you need to know. Oh my goodness. Okay. I hope it's going to light up all your worlds, yeah? Every single one of you. Wait till I show it to you. Whatever you've been asking for, there's a miracle coming your way. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Just know that if you've been struggling and going through a really hard time, your prayers have been heard and are being answered by the divine. It may happen in divine timing, but just know that it's coming. You've got to be open to it. You've got to match your vibration to it, believe in it, and allow it to come to you. How beautiful. Oh my goodness. True love and a miracle and blossoming abundance. Wow. Let's pull one more. I don't know about you, but I've been seeing threes everywhere. Apparently threes are all about love as well, love energy. There's two here that want to come out. Double threes again this morning for me when I went to have my morning coffee. Yeah, my table number was 33. Just know there's golden opportunities coming. Your mana, important doors are opening for you. Have the courage and faith to accept those opportunities and walk through those doors. How exciting. Right next to expect a miracle. There's another one that's come out for you. Yeah. And the key message is to be bold. Take risks, be bold, be daring, go after what it is that you want. Oh my goodness, the most perfect guidance, I've got to say. All right, let's have a look at the crystal reading deck, which is a healing deck, and we'll see what comes out. It can cover all aspects of life. I've got to say, it's one of my most favorite decks. I use it all the time because the guidance is always absolutely spot on. Okay. Underneath Athena, which also I forgot to mention to you, says to trust your own inner wisdom and then take action on it. It says Labradorite, take action. Take action without delay towards what it is that you want to either get started, whether it's romantic stirrings in your heart, the person that you've met or about to meet. I'm going to say go for it. And if there's healing to be done in your relationship, you be the one that starts that healing. You've also got the message to have courage and go after what it is that you want. You've got be bold. This is directly related to do with your abundance. It's sitting under blossoming abundance. Okay, under true love, there's a message coming through to put healthy boundaries in place in terms of your love relationships. It's such an important thing to do. You could be somebody that has weak boundaries. People constantly step over your boundaries and you're a bit flummoxed about putting out there what it is that you truly want in a love relationship. This could be part of your healing journey for those of you in relationships or for those of you that keep tripping yourself up in love. With this great love's coming in, time to stop tripping yourself up in love. If you want some help with that, I do have a 4-part video series. It's only $8.95. It's on my Vimeo channel. The top 4 secrets to attracting a soulmate. It covers healthy boundaries. It covers karmic stuff that might be tripping you up in love relationships. It also covers how you choose your love partner based on your relationship attachment type, as well as how to let go and heal from the past. So if you're interested in that, I'll put the link on here and below. Absolutely no pressure. There's a trailer on there. You can go and check it out. But I have to say to you, honestly, healthy boundaries is one of the most important things to learn. If you've had not great examples of healthy boundaries from your caregivers, it's about, as an adult, learning them, yeah? And you can do it. You can heal and fix yourself in terms of your boundaries. Absolutely. I'm going to say for some of you, it's such an important healing that you need to do. All right, let's see what else comes out for you. It's directly related to your love relationships. Wow. Just know that you're divinely protected at this time, Black Tourmaline. Sitting under sacred space, connecting into divinity. You're already divinely protected. You've got the miracle card, Mother Mary. The universe is also trying to send you great love. All right, let's see what else you need to know. Oh my goodness. I'm going to hold this up for you, yeah? Because your miracle, for those of you been asking and asking and asking about your miracle, it's directly related to do with your abundance coming in. Oh my God, how exciting. How exciting. I've got to say abundance and love, both of them. Yeah. All right. I'm not sure if I need to pull you any more cards. Yeah, of course. In terms of your golden opportunities, it says to have expanded awareness. If you don't know what they are, there could be opportunities that you're missing. There's some great advice. It comes out of one of the Rumi cards, Oracle cards, which is so beautiful. And it says that if you keep getting blockages to your path, like if you're hunting for a job and you've applied for 30 or 50 or 100 jobs and it's not working, the universe is trying to put you on a different path. It's trying to put you on the path to what your passions are. Look for the open window to climb through. Yeah, stop seeing the obstacles. Look for the open window to climb through. Have that expanded awareness. You've probably got some ideas within you that you are discounting or you're putting down or you're not trusting that can lead you to your abundance. So, yeah, it's about having that expanded awareness about the opportunities that are open to you. Directly sitting right next to your abundance, by the way, and right below your golden opportunities. I'll share something funny with you. You know, when I mentioned the negative comments at the beginning, yeah, somebody criticised me for smiling too much. Oh God, I'm like, what the F? I don't swear, right? What the F? How can you be criticised for being happy? Says a lot about that person, doesn't it? Needless to say, they got blocked off my channel because I don't do that level of negativity at all. Have a look at this empowerment. Everything's leading you to empowerment. It's sitting under be bold. When you be bold, you're daring, you take risk, go after what it is that you want. You're going to be more empowered, but it's about stepping into your empowerment, believing in yourself, loving yourself enough to follow your goals and dreams, ignoring the naysayers, because there can be many people closest to you, biggest naysayers. Surround yourself with really positive, supportive people. And sometimes even then it's just you, up to you to follow your goals and dreams. Be empowered. Such a beautiful message. There's one more that wants to come out. Yeah. Because some of you are coming into your own rites of passage. Everything's leading you to your life path, your life purpose, to joy, to happiness, to what truly lights you up. But you've got to take those risks and you've got to go for it. Yeah, directly related to be bold. Okay, let's pull you some specific guidance from the Angel Tarot and see what comes out for you. Highest level guidance. All right, this one wants to come out straight away. Okay. In terms of your inner wisdom and take action, it's related to too many things going on at once. It's saying the need to make a decision, carefully weigh up your options, take a more playful, light-hearted approach. There's two here. Oh, yeah. Underneath your blossoming abundance and have courage, you got the King of Earth, a successful time ahead. It says carefully consider the options that are coming to you. You've got the Midas touch at this time. Yeah. In terms of love, you've got the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. It says trust your intuition, have patience, carefully consider what it is you want before acting. I'm going to say the choices in love, be really discerning about that love partner. If you're trying to manifest, write a list down of exactly what it is that you want to draw to you in a love relationship and a love partner. Get really clear about it. Don't compromise. You deserve a great love. Yeah, universe is trying to match that energy to you. And if you're in a committed relationship, You might want to, and you're having issues and challenges. What is your relationship? What is it that you want it to look like? Sit down with your partner and find out what it is they want it to look like. Get your heads together and your hearts together. Figure it out. Oh, this is gorgeous. Ace of Fire. Exciting new opportunity coming your way. Second confirmation of this. Career advancement. And it says, change your life now. It's time. You're divinely protected. It's sitting under the protection card. Oh my God. Okay. Underneath expect a miracle, your abundance coming in. There's nothing but good news here. Page of Earth. Good news about financial matters. If you've been struggling, it's about to change. Some of you are definitely wanting to do something more challenging. Part of your abundance can be going back to study to get you on that path. So be open to that, yeah? You've probably already got an idea about what that is. There's 2 here. Okay. You've got the 5 of water, and it says things not turning out how you expected them to. And it does say crying over spilt milk, cup's a bit turned over, yeah. Not seeing the positive in the situation. I'm going to say to you, when this happens, I'm actually, it depends when you're watching this, but it's going to be up probably. It'll be up. I'm going to do a live chat. I'm going to do it tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Got this amazing video that I've put out. I wasn't going to mention it, but now this has come out, I'm going to mention it, yeah. It's a whole hour of content, but it's about seeing the truth in a situation in terms of the issues that you face in love, with your money, in relationships. It's about getting to the root cause of the issues that are holding back your abundance, holding back your love. Not the love that you're withholding, but allowing it into your life, what's tripping you up. Some of it can be stuff that's you're not even aware of. And I go right through it. And I also share the pivotal points in my own transformational journey. Because if I'm a transformational coach, but we all have challenges in life, yeah? How did it get me onto my path? So I share all of that. There's some exciting news in there, but I'll pop when it's up. But if you subscribe to my channel and if you click on the little bell button that's underneath this video or on the channel, there's going to be a countdown to when it goes live. So it'll go live. I'll be in the live chat, so you can chat to me, yeah? But the reason I bring it up is that if you've been going through challenging stuff, it's very often there would have been stuff along the way that's popped up for you that you haven't addressed. And then finally the universe goes, right, we're going to give you a really strong message, and it might be a deep challenge, but it's always to help you transform your life and put you on the best path, yeah? So whilst you might cry over spilt milk, there's a lesson and a beauty in that. There's a gift in that for you. All right, let's see what else you need to know. Okay, they're just flying out at me now. Let's get a clear message. Oh, it's like the angels just having a little bit of a hissy fit then, going, oh, I'm just going to smack you with some cards. Hello, let's be gentle. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. In terms of your general guidance, we're seriously finishing off with this one. You've got the 9 of water. Your wishes come true. Concerns fade away. A love of life. How beautiful is that? Just stunning. You've got to step into your empowerment and be bold, though, because it's sitting directly under those. All right, let's pull you these crowning energies. So first up, I'm going to pull you one from the Sacred Rebels deck and see what comes out in terms of guidance. All right, this one so wants to come out. Oh, wow. I love this. In fact, this is hilarious, right? And the reason I say it's hilarious is because this is the double message. Have a look at all the butterflies. The butterflies are all about transformation. The video that I'm talking about that's going to go live tomorrow pulled this same card in guidance at the end. So what is the synchronicity of that? This is a doubly important message for you to hear. Yeah, so do not leave this video right now. Wait for it. It's all about your life path, your life purpose. It's all about exactly what we're talking about in terms of the new moon energy, forgiveness, releasing guilt, shame, regret, and stepping into your path. It's exactly about that. All right, let's have a look at the Rumi deck and see what comes out for you. Highest level of guidance, please. Oh, yeah. You've pulled the lion and the deer. Oh, it's about stepping into your courage. And let's see what comes out for you from the Isis deck. So Isis is the goddess of healing from Egypt. I'm kind of looking a bit like her today. In my past lives, I've actually worked side by side with her. I'll say that to you. In terms of my healing work, I do a lot of soul light healing and inner child healing, and her and I often get together in terms of that. Yeah. I also work with Gaia, Mother Earth, Zeus, the divine collective consciousness, the big fella upstairs himself. Yeah, you know who. Yeah. As well as my own spirit guides and archangels. Oh, yeah. Stunning. Wait to hear the message on this one. Soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. Could not be a better healing message to come through. I'm so excited for you. I truly am. You're going to love them. Absolutely love them. All right, let's pull the first one up for you. And the messages can be a little bit long, but they're often the highest level of guidance to come through for you. And they all have a healing activity in them too. Okay, so this is the word wants to be written. And it says, you might have been taught that creativity is something that you have to work hard to access, or that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. You don't have to struggle so much. It is more about allowing space for it to manifest and to let the energy flow. The real struggle is not in finding something. It is more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. As for being yourself, that is the foundation from which your true life path will reveal itself. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honour and accept yourself in all circumstances, especially the ones where you might have been tempted to reject or judge. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values, irrespective of whether or not they meet general social acceptance. This oracle brings you the message that what you are dreaming of or seeking to do, live or manifest is actually very natural for you. That is why you want to do it. If you experienced controlling and manipulative forces as you were growing up, you would have found it hard to access your natural state at the time. You would have been too busy trying to adapt and get through the trials of childhood. When you finished navigating childhood and started to let go of who you were taught to be in order to become who you really are, you may have found that your life path was not easily accessible. This is simply because your true and natural self was covered by layers of shame from the early conditioning that you had to be other than who you are in order to win love or be accepted. I've got to say that's such a hard thing to come to terms with. It's quite sad, yeah. I've had to gone through it myself. It's karmic. I'm going to say to you that this is a lot of the stuff I cover in the live chat stuff tomorrow. So if you're tapped into that and this is really resonating with you, make sure you hook into that video, yeah. However, the natural self has not gone anywhere. It is still there within you. Now it is just about chipping away at the walls of shame, perhaps with a defiant, who the hell cares? I am here and I'm going to love myself anyway. This allows you to risk bearing the feeling of any shame that arises as you release old emotional wounds and break away from the restraints to unconditional love. The sacred rebel within can empower you to love yourself no matter what, simply because you want to. You might decide to declare, I am still lovable, so put that in your pipe and smoke it. This will send an energetic message to whomever shamed you in the first place, whether they meant to or not. Your message could be going to a parent, a school teacher, a sibling, a friend, a lover, or anyone that was struggling enough with their own shame that they couldn't help but dump it on you. You can be freed to realize that the shame is just an emotion, not a truth, and you can defy any hold it ever had over you and your ability to love yourself. This oracle brings you the guidance that you are powerful enough now to break the cycle. It's time to stop the shame and claim yourself in love instead. What you want to write, to sing, dance, or become is you. It is natural. Drop the defenses, get into the grit and confront the power that any old shaming has had over you. It's finished. It's time for you now to be naked with yourself. Acknowledge how gorgeous you are and get on with your work. Life is urging you to do so because the work wants to happen. What you want to create wants to be created. The word wants to be written. You just need to let go of any remnants of the past that have been in your way. Step firmly over them and onto your path. And there's a healing process here, and I will write this in the description box. I don't normally do it because often I don't have the time, but I'll definitely do it for you, yeah? So make sure you check it in the description box and write it down for yourself, because you've got to repeat it over the next couple of days to reinforce this healing. And it says, say aloud, I now choose to forgive and release any person, situation, or circumstance that has ever been a source of shame or shaming for me, whether conscious or unconscious. I now release this from my body, my mind and heart through unconditional love. I choose to claim instead myself. I love, accept and claim all of me under the loving protection and wisdom of life. I choose to live as myself. Now I call upon the unconditionally loving assistance that life wishes to send for me on this journey now. I honour my creative power and my innate worth. So be it. And it says, be kind to yourself. Say this every day for the next few days, or however long it takes for you to believe it. You are worth the effort. It's so beautiful, isn't it? If you can hear anything right now, my voice is so soothing. It often sends my puppy dogs to sleep, right? 2 Cocker Spaniels, and one of them is snoring right now. They do say never work with children and animals, so if you can hear anything, just block it out. All right. Too funny. All right, let's have a look at this one from Rumi, the lion and the deer. And what it says is, when you enter the garden of the heart, you become fragrant like the rose. When you fly towards heaven, you become graceful like the angel. If you get burned like oil, you become brilliant. When you become thin like hair and yearning, your joy leads the way. You'll be the kingdom and the king. You'll be the paradise and the guardian angel. You'll be infidelity and you'll be faith. You'll be the lion and you'll be the deer. Rumi. You are the lion and the deer. You are bold, fierce and vibrant. You are silent, sweet and gentle. If I should come to you in arrogance, you roar until my falsehood quakes in fear, so terrified it gives up the game, and love's conquest happens yet again. If I should come to you in surrendered adoration, open to whatever it is that you may wish, you are so gentle with me. Like a deer, you offer me nothing to fear or resist, so that I too become sweet and gentle, longing to submit to your tender ministrations. So then, I do not fear my own errors, for even if I stumble in arrogance, I shall be made wiser by your magnificent roar and become humble. If ever I become weak, I shall draw secure, evoking the tenderness in you. Whatever is needed to keep me true to love, is what you give me. For you are the holy lion, proud and mighty, and the sweet deer, gentle as the mildest breezes of spring. Hello, my old friend. Do you remember me? We are the oldest of friends, ancient soulmates we are, acquainted over many past lifetimes and through many lessons learned together in the school of love. So here we meet again in this advanced spiritual training of the human experience with the earth as our classroom. The moment is upon us to leave behind what we have once known and to open up to the great mystery of life again. Our souls leapt from the divine oneness through the river of forgetfulness and now dive into a body and a life. What a journey that leap begins. Let us embark on this studious adventure together. Let us honour the tiger and the lamb within each other, the lion and the deer. I can witness in you both the raging warrior who fights with unbreakable honour and the healer who brings those things torn apart. Of course, for are we not all things? Are we not human and angel, animal and spirit? Are we not heaven and earth? Are we not divine? And in being divine, being all things are divine. So here we are together in the school of love, not for the soul who still adheres to the preference instead of curiosity, not for the soul that craves comfort instead of devotion to divine adventure. We must be like lovers, you and I, if we are to take these lessons. We must be willing to become mad with passion, crazy enough to chase the great beloved, even if it means forgetting who we are for a time, to have the sacred delight of rediscovery, breaking some rules and looking like fools. Well, what could be greater than becoming a fool for love? That will do for us, well. Let us be fools for love together. So, shall we become study mates? We'll recognise each other, even in our most varied garbs, bright or sombre, wild or gentle. We'll become the most enthusiastic students in the school of love, urging each other on to greater feats of passion and devotion, and how shall we outdo each other in grand gestures and our unwavering commitment. This oracle brings you a special message. You are rediscovering a part of yourself that's been lost or submerged underneath more practical concerns. And of course, if practicality is about surviving, then learning to be your true self is the most essential and practical. All other paths lead to the death of the soul. You are asked to bear the chaos of this rediscovery. It may be that talents from this or other lifetimes are reawakened and cause you some discomfort at first, even though ultimately they will bring you joy and greater fulfillment. The discomfort might be around how to use those talents and how they're best expressed. And here, listen to this, about overcoming shame, guilt, doubt, or other judgments. May even be about who you are. If you now admit your talent or other emerging personality traits, perhaps what's being unearthed to you is darker. Your sacred rage, your refusal to accept disrespect in your life, your inability to tolerate lies and deceptions. Well then, you are the lion and the deer. This is your nature. There is to be both in this world, and you are not becoming contradictory or hypercritical. You are becoming whole. The guidance this oracle brings you is that you shall prosper most now if you are willing to unbecome what you have believed yourself to be. It was never really true anyway, this view. It was partial at best, and just a view and an identity, not a genuine reality. Some of your previous sense of self shall likely come with you into this transition of the fuller experience of your being, and some of the previous identity shall be shed as far too limiting. It just won't feel true for you anymore if it ever did. Any crisis or confusion this brings shall be temporary fuel to ignite the divine fires within. They simmer into life, cooking you from within, bringing all your flavours, spicy and sweet, bitter and sour, into perfect balance, so that your being, your presence, becomes an exquisite dish, served up as a divine feast. You shall become nourishment for the world in perfect balance. Your being will hold all, and for it holds all within it. It will deny nothing and become a tonic to feed every taste, every appetite, every hunger, and every deficiency. What an extraordinary sublime meal you shall be, and how your presence shall nourish the world. And it all begins with shedding the either and the or, and instead recognizing the all. With such wild permission for unconditional love, you shall thrive in your beingness and feed the hungry world with a meal complete, satisfying, and exquisite. How amazing. All right. There's a sacred honouring ritual here which says, say aloud, Rumi, you can just listen to this, yeah? Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, bear witness to my declaration now. I honour the spiritual maturity within me that bestows upon my consciousness this sacred task. I have accepted the fundamental goodness of my being and can now cast aside all notions held of myself and inquire into my wholeness. What nestles alongside this goodness? Oh, well, all, of course. I am unafraid, I honour my heart, and it is big enough to hold all of my nature within its graceful light. I witness my darkness with compassion, and I become able to dance with all of my being, light and dark, in graceful acknowledgement of my divine wholeness. This gentle acceptance of all of me now brings me peace. This acceptance allows the divine to live fully through me as a vessel of the great mysterious plan unfolding upon this earth. With reverence, grace and surrender, so be it. It says, sit quietly for a moment and gaze at the colours on this card. I'll pull it up for you. Okay. This represents you, all light and all dark, that create the one beautiful image. Without these contrasts between the light and dark, no art at all would be remaining, only extremes. It is the interplay of light and dark that enables the living art in progress, your soul, to come most fully into life. And when you are ready, simply say thank you. You have completed your sacred honouring ritual. Wow, such congruent messages coming through. All right, let's have a look at the last one in your reading, which is the soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the goddess. And this is the Isis Oracle. I've got to say, this is the most amazing card. The most amazing guidance. And this usually has quite a healing activity in it. So I'm going to suggest you just listen to it and then come back and do it again at home. Yeah? All right. It says, Isis Healing Goddess now offers you spiritual restoration and deep soul healing through the art of soul retrieval, reclaiming pieces of you lost through trauma, old and new. Soon you will enjoy greater wellness, energy and power, as well as the opening of gifts and soul abilities you did not know that you had. Did you know that pieces of you can be trapped in the past, in traumatic experiences and in relationships, even those long since gone, because part of your power remains with another? This can happen because of permission subconsciously given for them to hold a piece of your spirit. Then the time comes for such permissions to be revoked, that the pieces of self be reclaimed and restored to the soul. Master healer and goddess of deep soul restoration, the Lady Isis now guides you to make peace with the past and reclaim the lost pieces of your own soul. The time has come for you to take yourself entirely into your own possession, to call back your soul from trauma in this lifetime and others, to give yourself back to yourself wholly and completely. In doing so, your life will flourish, infused with greater energy into beautiful new expression. Isis calls the soul back into wholeness again. Her passion, determination and unfailing love for her beloved Osiris restored him from a dismembered, distorted and fractured self into a whole divine masculine being once more. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval guides you to forgive and reclaim your power and energy in totality now, even if the trapped energy is so unconscious that you do not even know that you are missing a part of yourself. Searching for any inner places where you feel incomplete or draining is a way to commence the process of soul retrieval. Forgiveness can be a good place to begin the work more consciously. This is a hard spiritual work sometimes because we can want to be right or justified in what we feel or perceive, and we don't want to be harmed again by allowing inappropriate behaviour. In the action of forgiveness, you are simply reclaiming your energy from the situation, person or experience so that it is at your disposal, instead of being trapped in their energy field. What is most likely to occur is that the person, the place or situation will simply fall away from your life and be released. You will not be opening yourself up to attack. You will be wiser and stronger for your forgiveness and the ability that forgiveness gives you to reclaim your spirit. You will have more energy, and with no further effort, you will actually move on, not just in mind, but in spirit as well as body. This oracle also indicates you have a healing ability, that you are capable of channeling soul energy to help others forgive and reclaim their spirit too. The more you base your work in unconditional love, which is the true nature of the soul, the more powerful your work will become for yourself and for others in service. Your healing gift is quite deep. And if you're interested in working in a healing capacity with others, or wondering if this is the right calling for you, then this card serves as confirmation as yes. The Oracle of Soul Retrieval also brings a special message for healers. Sometimes in your deep work with others, your desire to be of service can drain you, and if you're not careful cleansing your energy field. And there's just a message here about, if you're a healer, how to cleanse your energy. It just says to be unconditionally loving with yourself. Often it's about getting out in nature and releasing and doing your spiritual work. Yeah. Okay. It does say that this guidance equally applies in terms of clearing your energy to those that are not formal healers, but tend to attract those that seek guidance from them and support informally in their lives. All right. Here's the healing activity. It's the last part of your reading, and it says, create a sacred, peaceful space where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes and allow for relaxation and focus your awareness within your heart. Imagine that you can travel within, going deeper and deeper into your heart until you notice that within your heart there is a vast open space, and within that space there is a golden grid of light. And say, just listen here. I call upon the master healers that love me unconditionally, including Isis, that loves me unconditionally, to help me restore my soul now, to call my power back and experience greater wholeness. So be it. Become aware of a magnificent golden winged goddess shining love and peace upon you within your own heart now. Allow her to guide you deep into the golden grid of light. You notice that the grid is vibrant, alive and filled with love. Occasionally you notice that a line of gold is torn or broken or distorted out of alignment with the rest of the grid. Some lines of the grid seem to be pulled out completely, leaking golden energy rather than feeding it back and circulating the light through the grid system. Golden winged Isis is with you now, and she sings with a beautiful voice of sound and light, sending tones of healing to the grid, causing the tears to heal, the pieces missing to be restored, and the threads that are out of alignment to come back into perfect harmony, reattaching the grid of golden light until it is perfect, alive, throbbing with life force and love. It feels whole, strong and right for the grid to be this way. Stay in your heart and with thanks for this healing, feeling peace and love within you as you say, I now forgive any and all unfinished business which would prevent me from being in perfect soul alignment and experiencing great joy, love and power within. Through my own free will, with the healing grace of Lady Isis, so be it. When you are ready, just open your eyes. And there's an incantation here for deep soul healing, and it says, this incantation can be said at any time you need healing, help in forgiving and calling your soul back to itself, or when you sense that there is something within you holding you back from greater happiness, but you're not sure what it is. It can be added to this healing ritual before, or said on its own as a prayer of healing and soul retrieval. And I'll also put this Isis one in the description box below, yeah. And it says, Isis with love, unconditional and strong, help me rise above right and wrong, to forgive, release and make myself whole, to retrieve lost pieces of my soul. Restore the inner Light grid of gold, free me from trauma, new and old. Isis with love, unconditional and strong. Help me be whole now and finally move on. How beautiful. Just the most amazing, amazing guidance for this new moon energy to help you on your path. If you like this, please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to grab your coupon code if you want to get a personal reading with me. All the details on how to redeem that are down below. And for now, don't forget to click on the notification button if you want to join in the live chat. And if you're hearing this after the live chat's gone live, don't worry, you can still go and pop along and watch that video, yeah, make your comments as well. All right, and for now, much love, much light. Namaste.